Hello friends, it's Caddy. I'm back with another process video for you guys. This is for Spiegelmom Scraps, and this is for our blog hop for November 1st. She's doing the product release, and we have a cozy theme for the month. So I'm beginning with these snowflakes, which I cut out an American Crafts cardstock. It's a white textured cardstock, and I cut them out of my Silhouette Cameo, and that's just a cut file from the Silhouette store. And I just misted them with two of my Shimmers Mists. I use the Heidi Ho Blue and the Blue Jeans. So I just did sort of a combination of those two, and I love how they turned out. They turned out really pretty, those colors. So they just remind me of winter and just snow. Even though snow is white, but still, it reminds me of snow. So I did miss those. I went ahead and just dried them a little bit. And there's my photo that you can see. It's a photo of me and my boyfriend. It was taken on our trip that we took last December to Utah. And you can see the beautiful mountains behind us. And we are smiling really big, but we're actually really cold in the picture. It was freezing. So it's kind of a funny picture where we looked super happy, and we were, but we were freezing. So it was just a funny picture of us. So I wanted to scrapbook that. So I just spread around some of my sequins, and those are from the classic Cozy sequin mix, one of the new mixes that we're revealing. And then I took some of the aqua felties, which are the beautiful felt hearts, and I used a string of hearts, one on top of the photo and one at the bottom. I pulled out the cork stars as well because I wanted to bring in some cork elements to kind of break up the blue a little bit, because this is sort of a monochromatic layout. It's mostly blues and all sorts of shades of blue. So I pulled out these three pieces of paper from a 6x6 paper pad, which is by Heidi Swap, and I just pulled out two grays and one dark or navy blue. So I'm going to use all three of those, and I'm just going to use this bold stripe, white and gray behind my photo, and then the navy, and then I'll do the other gray one. So just alternating colors there. And that just added a nice little frame around my photo. Something simple is what I wanted. Nothing really too distracting, because these snowflakes are kind of like my main element here, and you know, the thing I'm trying to showcase, besides my picture, of course. So yeah, so I'm just getting that down, and I'm sorry I'm a little bit off camera there. I'm just adhering the little felt strings of hearts with glossy accents, which is what I had on my desk. So glossy accents, and then I just adhered those little felty heart strings, which are so cute. And those felties come in a ton of colors, so definitely check out the store. I'm going to have a link below to the blog post so you guys can check it out, and I will also have a link to the shop. It's the same website, but I'll have a link to both. And if you use my code, which is Caddy15, you do get 15% off of your order. So make sure you check it out if you're interested in any of the either the mist or the Shimmers mist, or the sequins, or the cork, or the felt. She has a lot of super fun embellishments. So I went ahead and adhered down my snowflakes because I knew I wanted them placed like that. And I'm just taking some glue dots, and I am going to adhere those little snowflakes, which are from the classic Cozy sequin mix. So I'm just adhering those down, and I'm just scattering around all of the other snowflakes. And at this point, I just kind of play around with those sequins back and forth, trying to decide where I want them, because it's got that mix has got a lot of different shades of blue, and I wanted to use all of them, so it was kind of hard to pick and just a couple. And I didn't want to overdo it with the sequins, even though you can never have too many sequins, but I wanted to keep it nice and clean and simple. So that was my goal for this layout. So I'm still messing with my sequins here. I pulled out the cork stars, and I'm going to use those, and I actually alter the stars, and then I don't use them, so you'll see that in a second. So I pulled out this navy blue trim. It's a fabric trim, and it's just been sitting in my stash. I've had it for a while, and I'm just using a piece at the bottom there, and that just brings in some more texture. So just using that, and I just have it sort of peeking out from the bottom of my photo. And again, that's just the silky fabric, which is kind of bunched up together, and or has pleats, I guess you would say, or I don't know what the proper term is, but yeah, it's fabric. So yeah, and I just mainly use that because of the color, that pretty navy, since I have this sort of blue theme going on here. So here's where I take my stars, and I use my shimmers, dazzlers, and gummy berry blue, and I actually paint the stars with the gummy berry blue. And although they look very pretty and they are very shimmery, I didn't end up using them. I'm going to place them on the layout, and you're going to see that they're going to sit there for a while. But in the end, I'm just going to use 2 regular cork stars, and these I will save for another layout. Just because I wanted sort of a pop of another color, so that cork was kind of what I wanted. And then I use these silver stars, which I stick on top of those cork stars, and I will stick on top of the plain cork stars that I use on my finished layout. And those silver stars are from another one of our new mixes, which is the Holly Berries. So again, I will have link below to the blog post where I have all the products listed if you guys are interested in any of the products I'm using here today. So I'm just drying those with my heat tool, and again, I'm not going to use these, but at this point I think I am, so I will go ahead and place them down, and then I will remove them. But yeah, I'm still messing with those sequins, trying to decide what it is that I want to do with them and where I want them to lay, and basically I was just being very indecisive. But this did come together pretty quickly, I have to say. Like I said, it's nice and simple, so it did come together pretty quick. So yeah, there I go, messing with my sequins again. So I pull out my thickers so I can work on my title, and these are gold glitter, I'm sorry, not gold, silver glitter thickers, and they are from American Crafts and Thickers, and the font is called Sicily, and they're gorgeous. I love this font and I love this color, so I definitely wanted to use those, and I just love how they look. In the end, I'm actually going to add, which I don't do on camera, I'm going to add some aqua or like teal, or not teal, like turquoise glitter tape. I'm going to take a piece of it and I'm going to slice it down the center to make it thinner, because it's kind of like a washi tape size. So I'm going to slice it down the center and then place either side that I sliced underneath my title. So one is going to go on the top, one is going to go on the bottom. And I cut the ends into little fishtail banners, and you'll be able to see that in the still shot in the end of the layout. It's just an added little detail that I felt was well, it wasn't necessary, but I liked it. So, and I just had that tape sitting there. I had never used it, so I thought it was perfect. And I think that's from Recollections, if I'm not mistaken, from Michael's. So yeah, so here I go, just kind of getting everything down. I had to move my letters up a little bit. I had to, because they were kind of flashing with the snowflake there on the left bottom side. So yeah, so I'm just getting everything here glued down, and that's the end of the layout. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Check out the blog post below. Follow along on the hop so you can be entered to win a prize. Thanks for watching, and have a great day. Bye.